Hello, welcome to Firebox. I'm Jason Dreambig. Today we are exploring Sky, Children of Light, the Valley of Triumph. Now, there's a handful of ways that we go down this kind of racetrack, you could say, and I took a off track trying to see if there was anything in these towers. Come to find out, there's really nothing in these towers. Up in the top left is what you normally are supposed to do when you're going down this valley. And but I always like to take the not so normal routes. But I figured I'd show you the normal route as well for a little bit as I explored the unnormal routes. And then we get down through this tunnel. I am not very good at these sliding things. I tend to be all over the place, trying to control it with my left thumb, and it's just so challenging. I think I overcorrect way too much. So you come to the end of this slide, and it throws you out into this valley, and it almost feels like it's the end. But instead of like jumping off into the valley, I took a right turn and followed this. It looked like it could be a path, and it turned out it was. So you fly up over this cavern, and you come to this spot. I forget what they called it, meditation something. Anyway, I'll show you in a second. And it shows you this. You sit down and you meditate for a moment, and then you write kind words to a person. Meditation Valley Ice Ink. Anyway, and there was also a spirit there that you touch bases with. So one of the features I do like about this game is you get close to an edge and you just have to tap, and it'll jump perfectly onto the next thing, so you don't really have to work too hard on lining things up. So that spirit then guides you to this body to unlock. So you can unlock this great spirit, which was kind of cool. And it teaches you another pose. So I continued to the right after I unlocked the Great Spirit, and I just wanted to see the edge of the game. And I landed on this wall, and I think this is definitely the edge of the game, and I didn't want to cross the wall any further. And it was a really cool spot, so I took a picture, and I might use it for the thumbnail. Oh, and then I fell off the wall. After I fell off the wall, there's a couple of other things you can do here. There's another great spirit here in the valley. And you don't want to go in there yet. That's the direction that they want you to go. Instead, I wanted to go to this door. This door is blocked. You have to unlock 2 spirits to enter. And I found 1 spirit so far, and the other spirit is over here. And he basically sends you off on this journey around the valley, and it ends up in the center of the valley, where you then find his spirit to unlock. You warm him up, and he's your second spirit in this level, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, this is the second spirit in the level. And he shows you how to dance a little bit, because that's what he was doing. I skipped all of that section where he's dancing, and you follow him around dancing on the ice. Now let's go to the one more thing. If you jump into the water, you can go around in the water, and it's kind of cool. being a children of light, you can breathe in the water, if they breathe at all. And here, there is a wing thing. Oh, I guess you call a wing spirit? Anyway, they give you an extra wing, potentially. Alright, now it's time to go to that gate and see if we can get into the gate. Oh wait, no, not this one. This one's the easy one to get into. Let's go to the other one that needs to unlock 2 great spirits. And yes, now we can enter and see what it is. Now I kind of ran through this one. I'll need to go back and see if there's more to unlock. But I kind of went a little fast through here. So after you fly through a tunnel or through the clouds for a little bit, they drop you off at this door. You climb up these great staircase up to the door. And then in the front of the door is this frozen bird on an altar. And weird. I wonder if it will have something in the future. And then I tried to make a friend here, but ended up just following the person around instead of making a friend. Kind of made a friend, I guess. So this is really cool. Just the big round thingy. Now, I went over to where that is a small little, doorway off to the right or left. Yeah, right there. And there wasn't anything in there. But behind it is some stairs. And I didn't follow the stairs. I figured I'd just follow through this because I wanted to try to keep this video short. So I just kind of followed the game where it led you. See, I tapped on myself to see where end of the game was. And I just went towards that. I'm always amazed on how beautiful this game is. There always seems to be a lot of doorways that you walk through in this game. Grand buildings and many doorways. In this room, I went around, I started on the left and lit all the candles. Now I cut halfway through just to save time, but when you light the candles, the white ones in the center of the room, it guides you to then sit or pull against the door with the little lights. The doors open and then it showcases another racetrack that you need to follow. And on this racetrack are these lights that you need to hit. And every time you hit a new light, you have a little spirit thing that follows you. A little wisp. And the more and more wisps that follow you, you get more candlelight at the end, I think is what it was showing. This part was fun. Well, this whole game's fun. It's still just as challenging. Doing this with my finger on my phone isn't the greatest accuracy. I tend to over-adjust all the time. And so I'm constantly weaving back and forth. The game tends to keep you in the clouds, which is nice because clouds are a good thing as a child of the light. And you get to these rocks, and the rocks you kind of have to avoid because you hit them, and they don't hurt necessarily, but they do slow you down. I don't know. I actually never really hit one. I tried to avoid them because they looked dangerous. but next time I'll try to hit one. Anyway, there's a point where you then are on the ground and you're sliding a bit more, and you follow these lights, and you try to get in between the lights, like you're skiing. It's like a skiing game. It's kind of fun. It's interesting how they've made the game mechanics so diverse, where you can be flying, walking, skiing. I like the skiing. It sounds better and it's faster than all the other options. Flying is fun too. I actually enjoy flying. But then when you finally get to the very end, it takes you to this weird cutscene, because it's just showing you and a bunch of other people receiving light and becoming friends and other stuff. And then it cuts to the main cutscene where it showcases the two spirits that you've been technically kind of following this whole time. And then they celebrate it by opening the doors, and now you have to go warm up these spirits. The one on the right shows you how to do a backflip, which is cool. I think that's going to be my favorite move, because I like backflips. And then the one on the left shows you how to bow. It's like, thank you for coming and watching my performance. And then I found this really cool thing next to the exit. You have these like boxes you can light, and it sets off these fireworks. It's kind of cool. So you light these things and you see all these fireworks happen. Yeah. That's cool. And then you walk through the door, and it sends you through another like thing of clouds. Oh yeah, before you get to clouds, you get to another door. That's right, you have to open this door. And then to open this door, you go and sit down at this another altar. Well, first you have to light the candles. And then it shows the other spirits that you've saved thus far. And before I went and sat down with the other spirits, I went and collected all these candlelight. And then I sat down. And it cuts to this cutscene where it shows these two are like lights in the sky, and these two great spirits, I guess. They're doing some type of performance with their big sticks, and they take your candle from you and throw your candle up into the sky. Luckily, you still have another one after it's all over, but that's why there's lights in the sky, because they threw your candle up there. And it's anyway, the doors open after that. And this is pretty much the end of the game. There's like a lot of endings to this level, which is very interesting. Here on out, we basically just continue following the clouds. As soon as I jump off this edge, man, that was a long cut. Oh well, anyway, you jump off the edge and it takes you into the clouds, and the clouds at the end of that is the end of the game. And here it's starting to feel a little bit more menacing. Like it starts to get hard. I can't tell you how many times I hit a wall in this level. I hit so many walls. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. If you found this helpful, please subscribe, leave me a comment, and look forward to more videos on Sky, Children of the Light. Hopefully I can get through all the episode or levels for you before I run out of steam and stop posting for years again. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Cheers.